Any Muslim want to tell us who is Israel? You see, there's many things in the Quran, nobody have answer for it. When the Quran mentioned that the Prophet was accused that he stole an underwear, I mean, isn't it better for Allah to send a message to say who took it instead of saying it's not the Prophet? If Allah is all-knowing and He is the mighty God, for sure He should know where is the underwear right now. Somebody took the underwear. Allah is all-knowing. He can see where it is. He can see who took it. So Allah, He sent us a message saying it is not for a prophet to take an underwear. Okay, and where is the underwear? Until now, the underwear which is stolen 1400 years ago is missing. We contacted the Pink Panther. We contacted what his name, Detective Mr. Monk. We contacted all detectives in the world. They could not find this underwear. The God defending his prophet. The prophet is not the one who took the underwear. Okay, who took it? Why the Quran always missing something very important? There's no details and there's no answer. So who is? Forget about the underwear now. I mean, the underwear is not really important. We can get one for $5. Yeah, Colombo, maybe he can. Erdogan, he has it. Yeah. Erdogan is upset because in Vienna they kicked 60 imam and they closed 7 mosques sponsored by the terrorist Erdogan. They kicked them out. And Abdul? And by the way, the story here of the underwear, it's as you see, it's they are fighting over the booty, which means they stole an underwear from a guy, they killed him, and now they are fighting who took the underwear. The thieves are like, we did not see them when they steal, we saw them when they are fighting. This is what they say in Egypt. Like a bunch of thieves, when they did the crime, they did it at night. So people did not see them when they did the crime, but they saw them when they are fighting over what they stole. So now the Muslims accusing their prophet because he is very well known that he do that. Otherwise, why the prophet is the one being accused? Why the Muslim did not think of somebody else? And please, guys, please show respect to the prophet, because according to the Quran, if you insult the prophet or if you don't believe in the prophet, Allah will make your face have no eyes and you will look funny. I know a guy who insulted the prophet. He woke up in the morning, he looked like Christian Prince. A'udhu billah. A'udhu billah. You don't want that to happen to you, trust me. Imagine you sleep handsome, good looking, you wake up like Christian. I mean, this is very bad. So look here. In chapter 4, verse number 47, Allah is threatening the Christians and the Jews. If you don't believe in Muhammad, okay, what you will do? You want to see what he will do? Do you want to see what he will do? Let me show you. Oh, people of the book, believe in what we have now revealed, conforming what is already with you, it's already with you. Before we change the face and fame of some of you. Like, what changed the face? Don't change my face, man. What? Allah will curse us and nobody can recognize us. He will make our face change. Okay, 1400 years is gone and nothing happened to our faces. Do you see do you see the stupid prophecy? This is a prophecy here. If you don't believe, I will make your face flat. This is what the not most mean. You will have a face without eyes, without nose, without mouth. You will look like flat, like as if a train go over you, you know, or as if you know, like what those machines they do, the asphalt in the street. go over you. You will become like a pound. So Allah is threatening us. If we don't believe in Muhammad, He will do this to us. Okay, we don't believe in Muhammad. 1400 years until now, we did not see one person he suffered from that problem. Huh? And look how the Muslims they translate this thing. You know, I mean, translation is very funny. It doesn't say that. It says that your faces will turn to be unrecognizable because we will make it flat, like if we step on you by a train. Let us see. Destroy continues. What is that? What is the translation for this crazy thing? I mean, not even a Muslim, one Muslim he got it right. Look, here is better. Here is better. We are getting closer. Before we efface faces by making them like back of the neck. True story. I know many Christians, especially in the Middle East, guys, like us Arabic Christians. You know, we don't have faces, and our face became in the front. I mean, our face became backward, forward. You know, and our eyes are like, as an example, honest to Allah, honest to Allah. I have my eyebrows in the top of my eyes, which is not normal, right? I mean, you believe it? What happened? Whoa, this is God talking. Okay, what is the promise? And here, guys, do you see? I told you without nose, without mouth. Read with me. Uh, believe in what we sent to you in Muhammad. Believe in Muhammad. Okay, okay. If we don't believe, what will happen to you? Before we efface faces by making them like the back of a neck without nose and mouth. What is my nose? I don't have one. It's gone. It's a miracle. Isn't this is alone enough to prove that Muhammad is a false prophet? Why he did not keep his promise? If we don't believe in Muhammad, Allah will make our faces without nose and mouth and eyes. How many of you there Christians have no nose and eyes? Please give me one if you don't have. Be honest, please. Oh boy. Oh mommy. Oh mommy blue. His face is blue. Oh mommy. I mean, this is so good, man. This is so good. The prophet is really something. He is something. This is the prophet of something. Samsung. Do we have any Muslim here? Hmm? Do we have any Muslim? Any Muslim in the bushes? Guys, why we have only 204 people? Okay, let me tell you this. If you don't invite in the coming 10 minutes 100 people, I am going to make you, I'm going to erase your faces, all of you. I will call Allah. Remember, I'm an Arab. I speak Arabic, not like you. I can talk directly to Allah. I do not need translator Yusuf Ali and those things. No, we speak to Allah directly. He's an Arab like us. You know, we are Arab. We are cousins. I am going to call Allah and I'm going to erase your faces. In the morning you wake up, your wife, she will not recognize you. And I am sure you are saying to yourself, why I did not invite my mother-in-law today so he can erase her face. I wake up in the morning, I do not recognize her. And her mouth is gone. She will never open her mouth again. Oop. That's a good one. Oh boy. Hmm. Do we have any Abdul? Is that a religion really? This is a religion and this is God? If we don't believe, we will make our faces without nose? And how we Arab we are going to do like entertain ourselves? We Arab like we love to touch our noses. And we do things with them too. You know, like we dig inside. I mean, this is not right. This is not even fair. Any Abdul? Can you tell Allah I need a new face? My friend, you will have a new face anyway, don't you see? First of all, the benefit of this, You can't do any crime and FBI cannot recognize you because you have no face. I mean, it will be flat skin. Yeah, in your ID is not going to say you have a blue eyes or a gray eyes or a brown eyes. It's going to say faceless. I don't know. We asked Renee to ask him if he is coming or not, but I don't know. Do we have any Abdul would like to call us? So who is Israel? Any Muslim can tell us who is Israel? You see, not even a single thing we say today, Muslims have answer for it. Nothing. I don't know. I don't know if he will be back. You know, for me, if he come back, he is back. We don't. I mean, this is his business. I feel sorry for him anyway. The Muslims accuse him already that he is not a Muslim. Each time I debate a Muslim, they accuse him not to be a Muslim. Even if I debate Muhammad, they will accuse him not to be a Muslim. Uh, do we have any Abdul? Israel is not Jacob. Who is Israel, Kaya? Can you tell us? Who is Israel? According to your knowledge. Are you a Muslim, Kaya? Who is a Muslim can tell us who is Israel? Raji Sami, how are you, Mr. Raji? Are you a Muslim, my friend? Who is a Muslim would like to call us and tell us who is Israel? No, no, we will know who is he. We do not know. We don't want to know if he's a prophet or not. This is not our interest first. We need to know when the Quran mention a name of a person. Shouldn't we know who is he? Who is he? Especially this name is not just a name mentioned once. It's mentioned a lot. I mean, this is a very important name in the Quran. Who is Israel? Anyone can tell us? If I say to you, those people are the children of Israel. Israel, he forbade himself from eating, etc. Israel is a guy, etc. Okay, but who is Israel? Who is Israel? Any Muslim have an idea? If the Quran is the book of Allah and it is sent to us to guide us, okay, how this book will guide me, but yet doesn't say to me anything? Yeah, Bani Israel, chapter 2, verse number 40. This is the first time the name mentioned. Okay, who is Israel? Any Muslim can tell us? I want the answer from Islamic perspective, not from the Bible, my friend. I want this is Quran. Allah is talking here. If Allah is sent us a book, this book should not be enough for us to know a simple question like this. How Allah he miss the important information to introduce to us who is this guy? Who is this guy? Huh? How a Muslim now he will know who is Israel? Imagine yourself as a Muslim, God forbid, and you decide to ask yourself, okay, here we go. I start reading the Quran, and now I arrive to chapter 2, verse number 40. All right. In chapter 40, it says, oh, children of Israel. Who is Israel? Any Abdul? This book is a stupid book. It doesn't make sense. Suddenly, oh, Israel. Who is Israel? Who in the world this man? And then after that, the Quran keep repeating Israel, 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 Israel. Who is Israel? I want to know. Is that a legitimate question, Muslims? Who is Israel? Anyone have an answer? Maybe that the story is not recorded in it. My friend, if this is the book of Allah and nothing is missing, so we cannot say the story is not recorded. Obviously, the story is not there. The Muslim, they say nothing is missing from the Quran, even though the hadith says, Aisha, she said that the goat ate chapters from the Quran. But as long the Muslims, they claim that this is a book is missing nothing. Who is Israel? Who is Abraham? Who is Moses? Who is Moses? Who is Idris? Who is Luqman? I mean, this book is collecting. Who is Muhammad? The Quran says Muhammad. Who is Muhammad? Anyone knows? The first time the name of Muhammad appeared in the Quran is in chapter 3, verse number 144. Okay. And Muhammad is a messenger. Okay, who is Muhammad? Even the most important man for them in the religion of Islam, there's no introduction for him. Muhammad is a prophet. Thank you very much for telling me, man. This is his job. This is not who is he. If a person is a doctor, this is not who is he. This is what he do. I'm asking who is Muhammad. If you say to me a name of a guy, his name is Muhammad, what does that mean? It just is his name. What is he? Where is he from? Where he live? Where his family? Who is he? Anyone? So they don't know who is Israel. They don't know who is Muhammad. They don't know anything. What kind of book this book is? Okay, we will believe in a guy, his name is Muhammad, is a messenger. Who is Muhammad? They don't know. Right? That's astonishing. Do we have any Muslim would like to say anything? But be careful when you talk to a Christian prince, anything you will say is going to be used against you in the court of a Christian prince. Anyone? When you hear the Muslims speak about Muhammad, they say the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he shake his hand sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he put his hand up sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and then look at the sky sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They cannot even say his name without saying a sentence after his name praising him. This is terror. They are scared. Who dare to say his name without saying a long sentence? Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What does that mean? Allah himself pray on him and salute him. You believe it? God of Islam pray on Muhammad and salute Muhammad. So who is Muhammad? What the meaning of Muhammad? The praised one. So who is Allah? If Muhammad is the praised one, who is Allah? The praised two? Muhammad is God in Islam. He's a messenger, but he's God. Anyone? Who is a Muslim would like to call me? Mayday, Mayday. We are short of Muslims. Mayday. You better call me before Allah he change your faces. Remember, the one who don't believe in the Prophet, Allah will change his faces. Actually, I have a neighbor, he's a Jew. Honest to Allah. He did fishing in Saturday. And guys, he came back. He opened the door of his truck. I saw his feet coming. He have a feet of monkeys. True story. Did you hear about the story where Allah he made the Jews monkeys because they did fishing in Saturday? I mean, obviously, this is a true story coming from the true God. I know many people who did fishing in Saturday, and Allah turned them to be pigs and monkeys. This is why Christian Prince is smart. He will never ever do fishing in Saturday. I go only in Sabbath. I don't go in Saturday. Hmm? Any Abdul? Any Muslim? Allah made them pigs and monkeys because they did fishing in Saturday. Are you sure? So Allah he don't make someone rape a woman a pig. But if you do fishing in Saturday, Allah he make you a pig. I mean, this is very convincing. Hmm. In chapter 7, verse number 163, there is a very amazing story. Let me read the story for you. Sit down, guys. Sit down, please. Yeah, bring your candies with you. All right. Let us close some browsers. All right. You will love this story. It's so beautiful. Brother, this is so beautiful story. Bring your kids, brother. All right. I mean, this is one of the most beautiful story ever I did read since I was a kid. And I questioned them, O Muhammad, in rebuke about the city that was by the sea, bordering the Red Sea. Bordering the Red Sea. The Jews, they were in the Red Sea. I mean, what's wrong with this Jewish Quran? The Jewish, they were in the Red Sea. Ah, this is in Egypt. Ah, hold on, hold on, hold on. Ah, Sharm el-Sheikh. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. Sharm el-Sheikh, yeah. Okay, hold on. Bahr al-Gulzum. And this is was elate about what befell in the inhabitants, that they would transgress, violate the Sabbath by fishing, which they had been commanded not to do in that day. I mean, look at this disaster. However, what happened to make the story simple? Those Jews, Allah he made the fish come to them on the day of Sabbath, floating in the top of the water, in the surface, visible at the surface of the water. So what happened when the day is not Saturday? The fish disappear. The Jews guys, they go to fish, they find nothing. In Saturday, the fish they start dancing in the top of the beach. We are here. You cannot fish us. And the fish they put their tongue out. Come and get us. You cannot get us. Hello, hello. Take a selfie with me. I'm a big fish, but you cannot fish me. Boy, that's a true story. So the fish disappeared the whole week, and this is the plan of Allah. Look at Allah, man. Look how good this Allah. I mean, he liked to play games, hide and seek. So the fish, they play hide and seek with the Jews. They hide during the whole week and they seek during Sabbath. Oof, that's so good, man. I love it. Okay, but on the day they don't observe the Sabbath, they would not consecrate the Sabbath over the other days, and they would not come to them as a trial from God. If. Guys, this is a trial. I mean, look at this game. Allah, He make the poor people die from hunger. The whole week there is no fish. Those are fishermen. He told them, listen to me. Listen to me. You fish only in Saturday. Okay? If you don't fish in other Saturday, I'm going to kill you. I will make you big as monkeys. And Allah, He make the fish come to them in Saturday. It's a trial from Allah. As you see, this is the plan of Allah. So the fish, they come to the beach and they sing to the Jews, walking down the street, la 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 la, and you can do nothing about it, la 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 la. And the Jews like the, oh God, oh God, oh Allah, oh Allah. Look how big this fish. Look, we are hungry. Oh Allah, but they cannot fish. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. I cannot fish. And the Saturday, and this has happened for many weeks. Every Saturday, the fish, they come to the beach and they do their show and they jump in the top of the water. Any Abdul in the bushes? I don't know how many of you decide to convert to Islam after you learn this wise story. I'm afraid many of you will convert. I mean, this is a, first of all, this is a very true story. I saw it even in Sindibad. In English, they call him Simbad, right? This is Simbad's story, my friend. Any Abdul? Allah is a very justice God. A bunch of hungry people, they did fishing on Saturday. Allah made them pigs and monkeys. People rape children, kill them, women, steal. I mean, all kind of scam and guilt and criminal crimes. And Allah did not make them pigs. But if you do fishing in Saturday, Allah will destroy you. Don't ever do that. That's a very dangerous. Let us call Zakir Naik and ask him what his opinion about this. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. That Dr. Zakir Naik. It's me. Brother, we have a question about the fishing story in Saturday in the Quran. The Christians are making fun of it. What do you say to them? Brother Sitter, first of all, the one who made this accusation against the Quran, his name is the Christian Prince, and he is an anonymous man. He don't even dare to show his face. He is the same as the fish who come in Saturday. They have no faith and they show even the tail. Hello? Brother Zakir, are you there? Brother, yes. So, brother and sister, the story in the Quran, if you go to the Quran, it's chapter 7, verse number 46. It said that there is a people who used to live next to the village. And by the way, I know that village, I used to go over there. And until now, the village exists in the Red Sea. But at that time, the Red Sea was not Red Sea, it was kind of yellow. Yeah, because people, they used to, they, you know, like take a shower with curry. So, brother, Allah, He warned the dude. He told him at the trial, don't do fishing in Saturday. But those dudes are evil. And Allah, He made the trial very simple. He made the fish come to them only in Saturday. And the fish, they do like Olympic, like, you know, the kitty, and they jump and they flip in the air, the same as you see with the dolphin. Like the dolphin, you know, the dolphin, they jump in the top of the water and they walk in the water. And those dudes, they disobey Allah. So He didn't decide to fish in Saturday. So Allah, He decided to make them pigs and monkeys. And until now, this is proven by saying that pigs are dudes. Thank you very much. Any Muslim? Zakir Naik? Unbelievable. I mean, this is knowledge. This is deep, and this is knowledge. I mean, this is an answer you cannot miss. Oh boy. I mean, this is a very okay. Hold on. You Muslims, who is this? What village is that village? And what is people who the Allah made them pigs and monkeys for fishing? Where is that? Shouldn't we know? Do you have a proof? Do you have any proof that there is a human being? He used to be a human being, and Allah make him a pig? Hmm. Any Abdul? No, no. This is I wasn't making Zak. I was calling Zakir Naik for real. That's Zakir Naik. Don't you see how? If you see how much spit I have here in the table, you will not believe it. You go to and the Muslims, when they attend Zakir Naik, like everybody like, wow, look at this answer, astonishing answer, brother. Oof, oof. A Muslim woman, she asked Zakir Naik, actually not a Muslim, I think she is a Hindu. She asked a Muslim, Zakir Naik, why women, there's no women prophet in Islam. You can go and search the video on YouTube. He said, the sister there is asking a question. Why in Islam there is no women to the prophet? The answer is very simple. If a woman to become a prophet, she had to lead the congregation. And if she lead the congregation, she had to do wudu and sujood, which means she had to bend over. And if she bend over, it's going to disturb all the people behind her. Thank you very much. You see what is stopping the women from being a prophet in Islam? It's her ass. She have to do sujood. She have to bow down. If she bow down, she will disturb everybody. All the Muslim will not think about Allah. They will look at her ass like, hey, wow, forget about Allah, man. Look at this. MashaAllah. This is bigger than my screen TV. And the Muslim like, wow, look at this answer. And like, hey, I mean, you Muslims, you have no dignity. This guy here should be taken to jail. He's making fun of you. A woman, she can't be a prophet because of her ass. This is an answer according to Islam. Yes, this is according to Islam. May Allah ask you. By the way, I'm not making fun. Go and see the video. I wish I can play it for you. They will claim copyright. Go search it right now. Why a woman, she can't be a prophet in Islam, Zakir Naik. Search the video. Any Abdul? By the way, I mean, trust me, if a woman, she have a nice ass and she pray in front of the Muslims, oh boy, oh boy, oh mommy, oh mommy blue, oh mommy blue. You can imagine what will happen. I noticed like Friday, not many people online. I think because it's summertime, right? They go out with their friends. Well, you better be careful. You better come back home before it is Sabbath. Allah will make you a pig and a monkey. Muslims, why is Sabbath is so important to Allah in the time of the Jews and now it's not important? What happened? He want to make you pigs and monkeys for breaking Sabbath. So why you Muslim break Sabbath? Huh? You claim that Sabbath was a day for Islam. This is not the day for the Jews. This is Musa was a Muslim. Very disappointing. Not even a single answer. By the way, those who if you get my books and if you finish reading volume number 1, don't forget, please, to make a review. And if you finish volume number 2, make a review too. For those who don't have the book, you can get my books from Amazon.com. There's 2 volumes. And the name of the book, this is a new one, last one. It's called Sex and Allah. And the topic is, it's about sex. It is about sex, so just take a note. It's about sexuality in Islam. It's full of information which everybody need, especially if you are a person who debate with Muslims. And if you like to read more of my books, just type Christian Prince in your Amazon and you see the list of my books in many languages, including German, French, and we don't have a Spanish. Supposedly somebody wanted to translate to Spanish but did not. How are you, Saud? Saud, the hadith is weak, right? About Moses? Nu'man Khan. Nu'man Khan, they said this hadith is weak, brother. Nu'man Khan. Oh boy. Okay. You see, guys, as long as the Muslims are answering who is Israel, let us go to the Muslim website and see who is Israel. This is a Muslim website. Ask Islam questions and answer. Sheikh Muhammad Salih Al-Munjid. Okay. My question is about the Jewish people. As the Quran told us, they were chased from Egypt. So which the land did they went to that time? And also, were they an Egyptian citizen right from the time, or they were, or is their real origin? Praise be to Allah. The Jews did not originate in Egypt, rather originated in Palestine. Uh-oh. 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 Oh boy. They just told us something very wrong. The Jews are from Palestine, so who is the Palestinian? It just turned out to be that the Jews are the real Palestinians. And this is their Muslim website, not my website, I swear by Allah. Now continue. But Egypt was one of significant stages in the history of the Jews. That because the Jewish religion began at the time of the prophet of Allah, Yaqub. Who? Yaqub. Jacob. Peace be upon him. Was who was born and lived in the Holy Land. Take a note, take a note. Take a note, take a note, Muslims. Where is Jacob from? He's from the Holy Land. Okay. And was granted the honor of the prophethood there. Allah blessed him with many children. Many? How many? And part of his story is what Allah, may he be glorified and exalted, tell us in the detail of Surah of Yusuf. Details of Surah Yusuf, there's no details there. Where is the details? And then he says, when the brothers of Yusuf, peace upon him, plotted against their brother, story led him becoming a governor in Egypt, and ended with Jacob, peace be upon him, and his son coming to Egypt and settling there under a spice of Yusuf. All right, then he continued. And he quoted the Quran, chapter 2, verse number 99. Then when they entered into Joseph, he betook his parents to himself and said, enter Egypt if Allah wills, in security. Then he said, did not leave Egypt until they left with the prophet of Allah, Moses. And after wandering in wilderness for 40 years, they entered the Holy Land of Palestine. They were ruled by Sulaiman, peace upon him. Okay. And then to tell us who is Jacob, look what they do. They go to the Bible. Why Islam cannot explain itself? by itself. Isn't it? This is the book you call it's corrupt. Why you want to introduce to us Jacob from the book of Genesis? Anyone want to tell us? What is that for? The guy is asking as a Muslim. The guy is answering as a sheikh. Who is Jacob? Who is Israel? No answer. Right? Who is Israel? We refer to number historical books that deal with the history of the Jews, the children of Israel, and we found that they are unanimously agreed in the history summary despite the fact blah, 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 blah. See history books. History books. Who is Israel? Any Muslim can tell me who is Israel. Our history begins with Israel, namely Yaqub, Ibn Ishaq, Ibn Ibrahim al-Khalil, Jacob, the son of Isaac, the son of Abraham, a close friend to Allah. Okay, where we can find this? What history? Where we can find who is Israel? So we cannot find it anywhere in Islam. As you see, all this rubbish talk, there's no answer. Not even a single verse in the Quran tell us who is this man Israel. Any Abdul have an answer? Yeah, because the Jews in chapter 5 verse number 20, 21, 22, 23, they refused to kill the Palestinians, so Allah he punished them to be lost in the desert for 40 years for not doing jihad. Yeah, we have 225 people. What the point? There's no Muslim there to call us. We have a book. It says there is a guy, his name is Muhammad. We asked the Muslims who is Muhammad, didn't know. Muhammad is a messenger of Allah. Who is Muhammad? Anyone can tell us? Where we can find the information about the guy, his name is Muhammad? Nowhere can be found. They will say to you, it is written in different books. So Allah did not tell us who is Muhammad. Allah have time to tell us about the ant speaking to Solomon. Allah he have time to tell us about the flying birds who carry rocks and throw it at the army of Abraham. Allah have time to tell us about the thunder who is an angel. Allah have time to tell us about the women who have no hair in her legs. Allah have time to tell us about 7 sleepers and their dogs, which is a story stole from the Christians, and it's a fiction story. Allah have time to tell us about the flying carpet of Solomon. Allah have time to tell us about the ring of the Lord. Right? Allah have time for all the silly stuff. When it's come to a very serious question, Allah have no time to tell us. Who is Israel? Who is Muhammad? No, we cannot act. We cannot act. No, my friend Rob, no, we cannot do that. The Muslim, they would think Christian Prince is hiring somebody. You know, already I debated the guy from Al-Azhar University. They accuse him to be a liar. He's paid by me. You believe it? Because they get the most weak religion. Each time we debate a Muslim, they say he's hired by him. So any Muslim can tell us? You do not know who is Muhammad? Here we go. The Quran in front of me. I challenge any Muslim to tell me who is Muhammad. The Quran mentioned a guy, his name is Muhammad. The Quran mentioned a guy, his name is Ahmad. Who is Ahmad and who is Muhammad? You don't know. You will say to me he's a prophet. Okay, who is he? Oh, but you know he's a prophet. Who is he? Oh, we have to go to the book of Sirah. But you Muslim, you say to us the book of Sirah is full of lies about the prophet. Do you believe in it or you don't? Either the ones who wrote the books are trustworthy and you take everything they say, or they are not. But obviously you take as you wish. Who is Israel? Isa is the son of Maryam. Who is Isa? I challenge any Muslim to tell me where he got the name Isa from. Who is Isa? In which book this name appear? Isa. Suddenly we have Isa. We Arab and we are Christians. We never use the word Isa. We don't know what Isa is. Ask any Arab Christian. He will say to you, the word we use for the Messiah, we call him Yeshua, which is coming from the word Yeshua. So in Arabic is Yeshua. And actually it's not even Arabic. This is Aramaic. So Yeshua, Masih, Al-Masih in Arabic, Messiah, Messiah. So that's it. We don't have Isa. Who's Isa? Who is Isa? I want to know. This religion is the most weird, stupid religion. Isa, just to show you something. Hold on. Just to show you the logic of Muhammad. Chapter 31, verse number 19. Luqman is a wise man, and he is teaching his son the wisdom of Allah. And look what Allah said to Luqman to say. And be moderate in the peace, and lower the voice, for the harshest of sound without a doubt is the brain of an ass. What? Oh boy. That is the wisdom. This guy is his son. He is telling him your voice is the voice of a donkey. And this is the most hard voice for Allah. Allah, he hid the voice of the donkeys now. And what is the wisdom here? What does that mean? What does that mean? Let it go, let it go, let it go. And who is his son? I don't know. Let it go. Just to show you another wisdom of Allah. Allah is the one in the Quran. He tells us that he is the one who created horses and a mule and donkeys. Why? Hold on. Chapter 16, verse number 8. And he has created horses, mules, and donkeys for you to ride. This is serious. And he created other things which you have no knowledge of. Do you know what the Muslim they say about this one? He has created other things you have no knowledge of. He said this is the airplane. It turned to be the airplane is made by Allah too. Muslims, where is the camel? Allah is counting for you what he created for you for transportation. Do you know how many animals are used for transportation around the world? And those are just a few of them. In India, they use the elephant. In South America, they use what they call that thing? Somebody tell me the name. In South America, what they call it? What they use in South America? Have nice fur. Beautiful animal. Llama. So Allah is quoting for us just the donkey, and Allah is knowledge is limited, man. There's tons of animals. People they use them for transportation. Depend on the location. So what donkey and mule and horse? That's it. That's all what Allah He knows. Given, my friend. Anyone want to find something in the screen? I will tell you how easy to find it. Do this. You can freeze the video anytime, and you can, let us say, write exactly with the comma in your screen the following, like 4 or 5 words, and type it in Google. You will find exactly the verse. You see how easy it is? Anytime you want to find something we said in the screen, you can do that. Hey, how are you, Saud? How are you? How is your dad doing? Saud, be careful. If you do fishing in Saturday, Allah will make you a pig. So, here you will see the knowledge of Allah. Allah create things you are unaware of. Yeah. And what Allah He used for transportation? He is carried by 8 angels. Each angel have 4 faces. Guys, did you download the video yesterday? The one we made yesterday about the rock of Moses? Don't forget to download it. You can cut it pieces, by the way. You can make it shorter if you want. Well, yeah, what about the flying horse of Muhammad and the flying horse of Sulaiman and the flying carpet of Sulaiman too? See, the Quran speak about the flying carpet, and if you go and read the interpretation, let us see it. Hold on. وَلِسُلَيْمَانَ الرِّيحُ عَاصِفَةً تَجْرِي بِأَمْرِهِ. Chapter 21, verse number 81. All right, let us go and see. Don't laugh. It's coming. Oh, come on, come on, come on. All right. Let us see the story of Sulaiman. Here we go. And to Sulaiman we subjugated the wind strongly. Ragging means we subjugated the strong wind to Sulaiman, running by his command toward the land which we blessed, meaning the land of Asham, great Syria. All right, what does that mean? Read carefully with me. And of everything we are all knower. He had a mat made of wood on which he would place all the equipment of his kingship, horses, camels, tents, troops, then would command the wind to carry it. Jump in the mat. We are going to move in 5 minutes. All the soldiers, the general, the chicken, the army. By the way, Suleiman, he have an army of a chicken. In case you not know, I can show it to you. I will show it to you. I will show it to you. I will show it to you. Army of a chickens. General Chicken KFC is in the army of Suleiman. You believe it? Hold on. Get ready. The King Suleiman ordered all the army, horses, chicken, goat, cows. Meh, meh. This is a sheep have the voice of a horse. Meh. It's like sheepy horses. And troops, then he would command the wind to carry it. If this is a true story. I mean, who in the world cannot believe in this story? And you are telling me the prophet is not a prophet? Are you out of your mind? What do you want more proof of this? I don't know. Those kuffar are disgusting. They don't want to believe anyway. I mean, even if the prophet told them all the truth, still they don't want to believe. Crazy people. Okay. And he would go underneath it. The wind would carry it. And they call the wind he. He would go underneath it, and it would carry him aloft, shading him and protecting him from the heat. Now, what it says here, that Suleiman, he have a flying carpet, but Suleiman is not in the carpet. Anyone understand what he's saying here? Anyone understand what he's saying? Suleiman himself is not on the carpet. Suleiman, he have a flying horse. He is under the flying carpet. Sometime he go in the top of flying carpet, sometime. However, he is always protected by the shade, either by the flying carpet in the top of him, which is his army in the flight carpet, and he is in the horse. Flying horses. By the way, if you go and live in my city where I'm coming from, which is very, very beautiful, by the way, you know, just watch when you walk in the street. There we don't drive cars. We have a flying carpet and we have a flying horses. Me, I remember, I don't want to tell you a story about my life, but this is a true story. This is a very true story. I used to go and do shopping in Bangladesh and take a breakfast in India and buy some you know, like coconut from Alaska. And in my way I stopped you know, to buy some ice from Brazil, and then I go to, because I want to cool down, I go to Saudi Arabia, it's cold there, and then I come back home. All of this is not even in 2 hours with the flying horse or the carpet. Very fast, because here it says in the front of you, by the way, how fast it is. You see here it says that he can go to any place in very fast speed. Now here he continue. And just to let you know, Suleiman, he used to have divers who dive for him to pick for him jewelries from the ocean. But those divers, they are shayateen, Satans. I mean, this guy Suleiman, everybody work for him. Even Satans work for him. Satans, not one, many. They dive every day. They are divers. Their job is just to dive and get jewelries for Suleiman. I wish I can be Suleiman for one day, man. I mean, this is fun. Hey, Salaman, how are you? I mean, can't you see how fun it is to be Suleiman? I mean, what happened to this guy? Flying carpet, flying horses, shaitans die for him. I mean, his word is a crazy, man. It's like the Lord of the Ring. Even the Lord of the Ring is not like that. Close your eyes and imagine yourself that you are Suleiman at that time. So what Suleiman he have in his palace? He have genies and shaitans. Their job is to build for him palaces in the speed of light, and even they make statues for him and decorate it with jewelries. He have Satans who dive for him in the ocean to get him the priceless diamonds and pearls. He have flying carpet. He have an army nobody can count. He have an army even from birds. He have generals are birds. He have ministers who they are birds. All of this in the palace of brother Suleiman. And you are telling me you are not believing in Islam yet? What's wrong with you? And also the shaitan, every kind of builder and diver. Oh boy, I mean, look here. You see, shaitan, they have a profession too. Some of them, they teach you salsa. Salsa. He is a shaitan, but he died. He is a shaitan, but he dance. He is a shaitan, but he built. He is a shaitan. Salsa. Salsa, salsa time. Salsa, salsa story. Salsa. Salsa. This is salsa story, salsa story, salsa, salsa God. This is a story, story, salsa, 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 salsa God. This is Allah, Allah story. This is salsa, salsa God. Da 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 da. Salsa. Diver, brother, diver. Salsa, salsa, salsa Allah. Check it. Check it or break it. Everything is coming from Allah. We must believe in. Allah don't lie. Read with me. I love it. This is how we do it. Do it. Ta 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 salsa, 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 salsa God. Salsa, salsa, salsa story, salsa prophet, salsa God, salsa crazy, salsa Quran, salsa madness, salsa Allah, salsa, salsa, salsa stupid, salsa, salsa, salsa people, salsa people. Finito. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you. Sit down, please. Sit down. I appreciate you for listening to the beautiful Quran. This is amazing, beautiful Quran. Allah, He gave Sulaiman divers and builders, and they are shaitan. See, guys, even shaitan, they go to school to learn the profession and career. Shaitan here, the one in the right, his job is a builder, which means he is certified builder, and he build palaces for you according to the code of the city hall. The other one is a diver. He took a lot of the classes of Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Doo. Unbelievable, man. This is so good. This is so beautiful. Must be true. I mean, who can say this is not true? Who can deny the truth here? Shaitan, even Shaitan work. The Muslim prophet, Shaitan is working for him. Solomon is a Muslim prophet, but yet his employee is Shaitan. Nice to meet you. Let us continue. I mean, what's a big deal, guys? Why you make a big story of it? You never heard of a story like this before? Come on, be realistic. And it was we who guarded them. You see, they are yes, they are Shaitan, but they are under control. You see the logic? Look at the logic. Means Allah protected him, lest any of those shaitan or shayateen did any harm to him. If you see, Allah, He sent him the shaitan to work for him, but He sent him protection too. Allah is all knowledgeable. Oh boy. Okay, so he was in charge of them, and if he wanted, he could set free or detain whoever among them he wished. Put the shaitan in jail. Yes, this one, and this one, free him, and that one, I want you to punish him by making him drinking whiskey or beer. That's true story. وآخرين مقرنين في الأصفاد. If and some of them, they are chains with their legs and their feet. There's something I forgot to mention to you. Just to tell you how fast this flying carpet is. It says its morning was a month journey, and its afternoon was a month journey. Oh. The morning a month journey is like about 2 hours of the flying carpet is the same distance you need to travel for a month. You see how fast is Jumbo Mambo? Boeing 777, Boeing, Boeing, Boeing. The flying carpet of a prophet Suleiman. Hmm. I know. I am truly convinced that Quran must be true book of God. If it is not, how Suleiman can fly like this? You tell me. Hey, Uncle Suleiman, Uncle Suleiman. I saw Uncle Suleiman on top of the sky. He's there, and the flying carpet, and the flying carpet have, by the way, in English translation, they don't say the truth. You see, in the Arabic, if I go and show you the Arabic of the tafsir, it says that in the top of his flying carpet there is 600,000 chairs. Where is the description is gone? 600,000 chairs. They are gone. I don't know what to say. What's wrong with the Muslims? Why always they eat the interpretation of why in Arabic is not the same as in English? Very disappointing. Let us see if we can find something in English. Yeah, all of this in English, it doesn't say anything. If we go to the Arabic, let us go to the Arabic. Okay, this is Ibn Kathir in Arabic. And you will see how it is in Arabic, different from Ibn Kathir in English. Okay. Let us see. Tons of stories. Okay. Here the story in Arabic. It says, and it is a carpet made of wood. In the top of it is going to put in the top of it whatever he need for his kingdomship of horses, camels, tents, and army and soldiers. And then he command the wind to carry it. So the wind will go underneath of it and is going to carry him and his army. And then the birds will fly in the top of him and is going to protect him from the heat until he arrive to whatever Allah he wish. Then he continue. All right. You see here the story is not showing in Ibn Kathir in English. And there it says, and it is used to have 600,000 chair for Suleiman in the top of flying carpet. You know what? Let me go in that website and see. Maybe if we flip the page, maybe we'll find it there. You know, maybe they are not hiding the thing, but I doubt. Let us go. Hold on. Maybe let us go to 83, 84. Or maybe we go to 83. 83. Yeah, here there's nothing. Okay, go back. I'm telling you, in Arabic is different from English. I mean, where the story? Where is the rest of the story in Arabic is gone? It's gone. See, it's gone. Where is the 600,000 shares? Let me search in the page. Maybe I miss it. No, we cannot find it. So they took all the story about the 600,000 shares. Hey, guys, this is the link. I don't know if you can post it there, or you can go to the same website, tafsiralislam.com, click at Arabic, and then click at tafsir, because I think the link is so long to go. All right, read with me. I challenge any Muslim to say this not true. Why in English? Why Ibn Kathir in English doesn't have the rest of the story? It says, and Jubair, he said that Suleiman used to sit with 600,000 chair in the top of his flying carpet, and in the top of it, behind those 6,000 chairs, is going to sit those believers of the human, and then behind them is going to be the genie, and then he ordered the birds to cover them and shade like make a shade. Do you know how much poo-poo the bird will do in the top of you if they are shading you? I mean, this is a lot of shade. And then he ordered the wind to carry him. And then it says here, Suleiman, he used to order the wind, and then the wind will gather together like a great like bird, and then it's going like a mountain, and then he ordered his bed to be carried up, and then he called his flying horse بفرس من ذوات الأجنحة, and then he go up to the top of his bed, which means he don't go like there is a flying carpet, yes, but then the throne of Suleiman is high. In order to go up, Suleiman, he used a flying horse, and then he go to his throne. Like the throne of Suleiman is more glorious than the throne of Allah. Look at this. And then he ordered the wind, so it lift up with all the honor to the sky, and he is putting his head down, and he's looking around him right and left, praising Allah. Okay. Yeah, and then the story continue about the diver. But you see, in the English translation, the story is gone. All of this part of the story is gone. Why? You see, here is speaking about the shaitan is jailed. If we go to the English one, which means the story of the 600,000 shares should be here. And actually, I remember before it used to be in this website in Ibn Kathir. I think they took it off because they found it very funny, very stupid, so they decided to take it off. Otherwise, where it is. Any Muslim have an idea? I cannot find the chairs. I cannot find anything. Do we have any Muslim here would like to say something about this amazing Quran? So Allah have time to tell us all those stupid story, but yet He don't have time to tell us who is Israel. Have all the time to tell us stories about the speaking ant, speaking to other ants, and Suleiman, he heard her speech. By the way, ants are deaf, and you cannot hear their speech. And Allah, He taught Suleiman the language of the birds, but yet he understand the language of the ants. That's how wise the one who wrote the Quran. All those stories Muhammad he stole from the legions of the Jews, and he claimed that they are coming from his God. All those stories are stories the kids of the Jews used to speak about around Muhammad when he was living with them. This is where he got his stories from. Muhammad is a victim of the Jews. If you think about it, they get him busted. He believed in those stories because he's an idiot, ignorant, and he took them for granted. Flying carpet. Guys, anyone knows how Suleiman he lost his kingdom? Who remember? Who remember? Actually, the story can be found in Ibn Kathir. Do you remember? The ring. What happened to the ring? Suleiman, he wanted to go to the bathroom. I mean, things happened. Excuse my language. Shit happened. And Suleiman is very careful not to take the ring of Allah with him. So always he give his ring to his wife. Her name is Al-Jarada. When Suleiman was in the bathroom doing his business, the shaitan come and he cloned the look of Suleiman, and he asked the wife of Suleiman to give him the ring. She thought this is her husband, so she gave him the ring. After she gave him the ring, he wore the ring and he became the king. And this is where the story of the Lord of the Ring is coming from. Ta-da-da-da. Ta-da-da-dum. This is Islam. It's a collection of stories, fictions, fairy tales, and Muhammad, because he's a fake man, he took whatever story around him and he make it as it's coming. Remember, Muhammad, when he speak about those stories, he claimed they are coming from his God. He's not copying the people in the street repeating fictions and fairy tale stories. No, he claimed that this is his God. His God is telling him this. So Muslims cannot say, oh, well, you know, this is fiction stories, you know, it is Allah speaking. And if Allah is speaking, I mean, who can complain? Any Muslim? I will try to find you something in English so you can read. Okay. The ring. Where is the ring? Okay, here I found something in English. Let us see. Maybe we should continue the story of the ring tomorrow. Have you ever read the Bible? Yeah, I read the Bible. The Bible speak about the ring, my friend. The Bible speak about the ring. You want to show me the ring of Suleiman, the flying carpet of Suleiman? Do we have any Muslim here? All right, guys. I think Friday is kind of not busy because people they get out. Tomorrow we will be here around 4:30, so be with us. And tomorrow we hope that Imam Sheikh Rohi from Al Azhar University he will be with us because last time we have a debate with him. He said I asked him if he would like to come on Saturday. He said Inshallah, which means he said yes. So mostly we will have him here around 4:30 as usual, and we will have a nice discussion with Sheikh Ruhi, who have a PhD in Islam. So we hope it's going to be good, and we will have a good time. And I hope tomorrow we will have some Muslims who are willing to call us and prove to us in any way, any mean, that of their choice, that Islam is really a religion coming from what they call the true God. You know, one of the funny things about Muslims, they say to you that Allah is one. I mean, who care if Allah is one or two or five? What we care for if this is true or not. Just to make it simple for you. If there is 10 gods. If they are 10, well, they are 10. If there is none, there's none. The number doesn't make any difference. You worship one God, you worship two, you worship five. If it is false, it's false. Who cares? So they think by saying we worship one God, they get something. You got nothing. Because if it's one or 70, what if there is 70 gods? Still, you have to worship them. So being 70 or being one will not make a difference. The question is your God is exist? If your God is exist, how he says such a stupid stories like this? How someone he is God, he says such a crazy mad stuff like this? What the point of this story? Why Allah he gives Suleiman this ring, flying carpet, flying horse, a woman, the bird he go to look for Suleiman for a woman she have hair, no hair in her legs. Like why? Women at that time of Suleiman they are like monkeys, chimpanzee. You Muslim believe in Darwin? In the time of Suleiman, women they are chimpanzee. What do you mean looking for a woman she have no hair in her legs? And then the shayateen they made her legs full of hair. I mean, what is that? This drama is amazing. So you believe in one God, you believe in 10 God. It's not really important. The important is who is your God? Who is the one who you believe in? Such a person who teaches such stupid things cannot be God. As simple as that. He's one, he's five, he's seven. This is not important. What if somebody believe in 80 gods but they are a true God? Okay, he is the winner because they are true God. If this is true, it's not about 80 or one. It's about who have the true belief. Muslims don't want to use their brain. They have no problem to accept all those fictions, stupid stories, which have no ground except Muhammad copying the Jews. And the Jews, they go and read the Talmud. You would die laughing. Everything Muhammad he got it from somebody. Have you ever asked yourself why the Muslims don't make fun of you when you say Mary she was virgin when she gave birth to Jesus? Why the Muslim don't laugh at us if we say that? Because it says in the Quran, Mary she was a virgin. If the Quran did not say that, the Muslim would be making fun of you like crazy, and they would accuse you to be crazy, right? Just because it says that, they take it for granted. Suddenly, the Muslim didn't want to think about logic. Is it logical that women should give a birth to a child without a father? Since when those things happen? And then you ask them, okay, why Jesus don't have a father? They don't know what to answer. I mean, why? Miracle? What the point of this miracle? My mother, she can claim that she gave birth to me without a father. How you can prove such a miracle where nobody can witness to it? There must be a point of this thing. Accepting such a thing have to have a consequence. A person coming from no father. You want to say to me Adam have no father? Are you stupid? Adam is not born. The Quran chapter 25 verse number 54 says that everyone after Adam is coming from sexual relationship, but Jesus is an exception. Why? You need to tell me why you believe in this. What the point of this belief? But they don't know, because Muhammad is copying the Christians. Muhammad, he copied the Jews when he was trying to convince the Jews that he is a Jew. That's why he was praying to the direction of Jerusalem most of his life. When he noticed that the Jews will not believe in him anyway, so he decided to switch direction of the prayer to Kaaba, as Umar al-Khattab advised him. A person was praying all his life after he claimed to be a prophet, to Jerusalem. Why suddenly he switched at the end of his life to the Kaaba? Simply because now he killed the Jews. There's no Jews left. He killed them all. He's victorious. He do not need to satisfy them. With the Jews, he is a Jew. Hello? Hello?
Hello, my friend. Prince.
Hey, Muhammad, how are you?
How are you?
I'm fine.
You're fine.
What do you want to say to us?
Of today?
Well, we are talking about Israel. Maybe you can help us. Who is Israel?
In which are you discussing verse in Quran or what?
Yeah,
Sulaiman,
the Quran. No, we're talking about before about Israel. Actually, this is what topic is about. About Israel. There's a guy in the Quran. His name is Israel. Who is Israel?
The verse, I forgot.
Huh?
Verse which talk about Israel.
It doesn't matter. Any verse in the Quran of your choice. Who is Israel?
No, just
okay. Chapter 2, verse number 40. It keeps saying, Ya Bani Israel. Who is Israel?
Which Moses?
Huh?
The prophet Moses, which it is the people who
I'm not
Allah
talking about the
sent him,
people. I'm talking
Moses.
about Israel. It says the children of Israel. The children of Israel. Who is Israel?
It's just the people who Allah sent him Moses.
My friend, I know they are the people who Musa sent to them, no problem, but they are the children of a guy. His name is Israel. Who is Israel?
Quran doesn't tell us anything about this.
So the Quran doesn't say.
What is the?
Okay, hold on. So you just say the Quran never said anything about this. So now how we will know who is Israel?
Allah called him the people of Israel.
Okay, guys.
What will benefit about knowing Israel or not?
Well, it's very important because the Quran says that this guy is a prophet, and this guy is a nation named after him. So why we will not know who is Israel? So you just admitted that there's nowhere in the Quran speaking saying who is Israel, and you are saying what is the benefit of knowing? Well, we need to know who is, when you introduce to me a nation. Listen. When you introduce to me
what Allah sends and Israel.
Who is Israel?
You have no benefit to know.
No, there is a benefit. There's a benefit of knowing, because he is naming them the children of Israel. That's mean it's important to know that they are the children of Israel. So don't tell me what the benefit. Otherwise, why Allah he named them the children of Israel? He can call them the people who follow Moses. He named them the children of Israel. So it's not important to know who is Israel, but he named them the children of Israel. That's funny.
It's not sure. So tell me what's the meaning of Israel.
I'm asking you, who's Israel? You don't even know what Israel means. Do you know what Israel means?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, so in the whole Quran, there's nowhere it's explained to us who is Israel. In the whole, your prophet never explained what even Israel mean. So how you as a Muslim will know who is Israel and what Israel mean?
So Quran and the prophets never talk about them.
Did not understand what
Don't
he
you?
say again. Say
Are you
again.
saying the prophets? Are you saying that God, Quran, and the prophet himself never talk about Israel?
No, who's Israel? Tell me. Here we go. I'm asking you, who is Israel? Tell me. You tell me. Who is Israel? Based on Islam, who is Israel? Oh, there's
Okay,
tons of verses speaking about Israel. Who is Israel?
For Muslims,
Yeah.
to know anything in the past, the only is the Quran and the Prophet. If the Prophet and the Quran himself never talk about it, how we can know it?
This is the point. So guys, did you hear it? Mr. Muhammad said, if the Quran and the Prophet never spoke about it, so how would the benefit of knowing it? You cannot know it.
It's not important.
But it's important, obviously, because if this guy is not important, why your God, he said his name 32 times in the Quran? How many times your Prophet said the word Muhammad in the Quran?
Okay, are you saying anything that Allah mentioned? He is very important to.
My friend, is Muhammad important person or not?
The message of Muhammad is not Muhammad himself. The message is the important.
Is he important or not? Either you say yes or you say no.
Oh.
Is your Prophet Muhammad important? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, the Quran says Muhammad. Who is Muhammad?
All of us.
The Quran mentioned the name of Muhammad 4 times in the Quran. Who is Muhammad? Who is Muhammad?
Our prophet.
Who is your prophet? Who is Muhammad? I'm not asking you his prophet or not. His prophet is his job. Okay, who is Muhammad? If I am a person who want to know about a man who is the prophet of God, the Quran said to me his name is Muhammad. Who is Muhammad?
Okay.
You see, Muslims, you do not know. You Muslims do not know who is Israel. Okay, you don't even know who is Muhammad. Okay, if I'm reading the Quran now, I have the whole. Where it says Muhammad ibn Abdullah, where in the Quran it says Muhammad is Ibn Abdullah, where it says that?
In the Hadith, we don't speak.
In the Hadith. So you Muslims, in order to know the Islam, you have to go by the Hadith. You do not need the Quran.
Yeah. Quran, Hadith.
So you are saying to me, even your prophet never been explained by Allah to introduce him to us. Who is he? But is the hadith is the hadith trustworthy in Islam? Is the hadith trustworthy?
In the Quran, Allah says,
is the hadith
believe in Allah.
Yeah.
I will tell you.
Okay, who is Muhammad? Okay, believe in Allah and believe in Muhammad. Who is Muhammad?
I will tell you. The Quran in even that Muhammad is from Allah. It's not from himself. So everything that Muhammad said is from Allah. It's like the Quran.
Okay, shouldn't we know who is Muhammad first? Anything guys Muhammad he say it's from Allah. Who is Muhammad?
Muhammad said in the hadith, Muhammad ibn Abdullah.
Who is Muhammad in the hadith? But is the hadith is a perfect books?
The hadith is the speech of Allah from the prophets.
My friend, do you Muslim trust the hadith?
Are you saying? Are you seeing that Muhammad speak from himself?
My friend, I don't care if he speaks from himself or not. I'm asking you, who is Muhammad? Based on the Quran. Based on the Quran. If I am reading the Quran and Allah he says to me, okay, you see, did Muhammad order you to write the hadith?
What?
Did your prophet order you to write the hadith?
Right.
Did your prophet order you to write the hadith?
The Muslims, the scholars, Bukhari and others write the hadith.
Yeah, but did your prophet order you to write the hadith? According to the Sahih hadith, it says that your prophet in Sahih Muslim he said, don't take down anything from me, and he who took down anything from me except the Quran, he should efface that and narrate from me. So your prophet saying that hadith is not, should not be written. Okay, this is
at his time, but when he died,
my friend, if he say don't write it, it's mean don't write it. This is
his time.
So if the Muslim did not write it in his time, they are allowed to write it later. Are you kidding me? So he is saying to you, don't write the hadith, and if you write, write it, erase it.
But he memorized it.
Okay, hold on, just to show you how, just to show you how stupid what you said. Did your prophet ever say, okay, write hadith after I die? Did he say that?
Did the prophet say to him, don't memorize the hadith?
He said don't. Yes, he said don't, because right here is about not to collect anything I say, anything except the Quran. He said that. He said that. He said you should not write down anything except the Quran. Now you memorize the hadith. Can you memorize the hadith? Can you really memorize? There's endless numbers of hadith. You can, and this is a joke. Listen. So now your prophet, he forbade you from writing hadith. How I can know who is Muhammad?
Do you know why?
What?
Because Sahaba don't need to he memorize it, but after they die.
Okay, let me ask you. Al-Bukhari did Al-Bukhari saw your prophet? Did Al-Bukhari say your prophet? Did he ever saw your prophet? Did Al-Bukhari saw your prophet? Did Al-Bukhari saw your prophet? Ever?
Bukhari, he takes them from others who
everybody died. Who? He never. Al-Bukhari never met any one of those who lived in the time of Muhammad. He came long after Muhammad. So how Al-Bukhari he took from them?
I will show you.
How Al-Bukhari can take? How Al-Bukhari can take from people they aren't exist no more? They are dead. Everybody's dead.
Oh my God. My friend.
Don't say oh my God. Say oh my Allah. Yes, Al-Bukhari never met your prophet. What year Al-Bukhari was exist? What year Al-Bukhari was exist?
Bukhari
he what?
What?
Al-Bukhari, did he met your prophet?
He didn't meet the prophet.
Okay, so how he know? So how you trust those who they are carrying through generations the statement and stories?
Friend,
how you can trust people saying things in the street? This is what you are saying to me. Al-Bukhari, he collected a story from the street. People, they say the prophet said that, the prophet said that. Everybody make up a story, and then we make it a book. Al-Bukhari himself, he never heard. Al-Bukhari himself, he never heard. Listen, did Al-Bukhari met any of the companion of your prophet?
He never met him. But
so how you can take it from a person? You don't even have a book of Al-Bukhari. Do you have a book of Al-Bukhari?
We memorize it. We don't read the
What do you mean you don't have memorize it? How you can memorize the books, man? How? Okay, you memorize the Bukhari. Okay, start. From your memory, tell me hadith number 1 in Al-Bukhari. You said we memorize it.
What?
You just said we memorize. We just said we memorize al-hadith from Al-Bukhari. Okay, tell me hadith number 1 in the first book of Al-Bukhari. What is the book number 1 and what is the first hadith?
You misunderstand me. It's not me who memorize it. The people who meet the Bukhari who memorize it after generation after generation. It's not me.
The people. Okay, but Al-Bukhari, he memorized it from who? Where he is coming from? Where is this guy is coming from?
From his teacher. From his teacher.
Okay, well, his teacher was coming from where? Where he got those hadith? How somebody can memorize? Listen. Do you really believe that a guy he can memorize tens of thousands of hadith? Do you really believe in that?
Yes, my friend. Go and search the
Okay, listen. Last time me and you listen. Last time me and you we talked. Let me show you how crazy what you said. Last time we speak, me and you. Listen, Muhammad. 3 weeks ago, me and you we talked. Do you remember the topic?
Yes,
What is the topic?
about Allah, the attribution of Allah.
About what?
Attribution of
The
Allah.
attribute of Allah. What we spoke about. Tell me, as long you can remember the hadith. I'm talking about 3 weeks ago, not 300 years ago. What we said, and tell me word by word what I said to you and what you said to me. This is hadith. Tell me.
You see, my friend, my job is not the hadith, but the job of Bukhari.
What job of Al-Bukhari? How Al-Bukhari? He never heard. Guys, this guy, he never saw Muhammad, never been with Muhammad, never saw any one of those who knows Muhammad. How he can find out? Listen, how he can find out? My friend, how he can memorize all those stories? Number one, how he can? Okay, what is his book? Okay, listen. I want listen, Muhammad. I want you to show me the book of Al-Bukhari. There's no book. It's called Al-Bukhari. Do you have it?
We have a hadith of Bukhari. We don't need the book.
What do you mean you do not need the book? So how you get the hadith of Al-Bukhari if you don't have the book? Guys, even the book of Al-Bukhari, listen, Abdul, even the book of Al-Bukhari, you don't have it. So where do you get Al-Bukhari from? You don't have the book of Sahih Muslim. So how you say we have Sahih Muslim? You don't have the book of Sahih Muslim. Or what we see in front of us, this is a collection. People, they claim Al-Bukhari, he said so. Where is Al-Bukhari?
And you believe it.
So look at this. Look at this madness. Look at this madness. Bukhari never saw Muhammad, never met anyone he met Muhammad, never speak even the
show me you claim your is Bukhari
my friend according to your scholars, Al-Bukhari is born in the year 810. 810 and he died in 870. So how this guy he can write about your prophet, and where is his book? You just admitted he never met your prophet, he never saw your prophet, he's not even an Arab, he is not even from the Arabian Peninsula, he is not an Arab. And not only that, some they say even he was blind. I mean, look at this madness. So he is not an Arab. He don't even speak Arabic, and he learned Arabic supposedly, and then he is the one who he is the one. Okay, and he is the one who tell you about your prophet. A guy is coming from Bukhara, from the end of the world, from Iran, all the way there. He is the one who will tell us what Muhammad said in Mecca, and he is not an Arab. He never met an Arab. He never met any of those who they are companion for Muhammad. He traveled to Iraq, he traveled to Sham, he traveled to Mecca, whatever you want to say after that. But yet we don't have his book. You don't have his book. So how you claim that you have the hadith? Do you have his book? You don't have his book. You admitted that. So we don't have his book. Yet you Muslims, you printed, guys, they printed books. They say this is the book of Al-Bukhari, but nobody have the book of Al-Bukhari. Nobody, zero. They printed books, they call it the book of Sahih Muslim, but nobody have Sahih Muslim. Nobody. It's a madness. They printed the book, they call it the Quran of Uthman, but nobody have the Quran of Uthman. It's not exist. There's nothing is called Mus'haf of Uthman. We cannot find this book. Where is this book? It can't be found. So everybody made a book, and he claimed that this is a book of this guy, and then people they take it and they reprint. How you can be sure that this is the book of Al-Bukhari, my friend?
But trust me, friend, this study every single.
What every single? How you can be sure? How you can be sure? You don't have the book. How you can be sure that this is exactly what Al-Bukhari he said if you don't have the book?
Because generation of Bukhari, my friend. Because I will show you something.
Okay, my friend, let us go back to zero. Let us go back to zero. Let us go to back to zero. So where? Okay, can you tell me who is Israel? Can you tell me? Okay, hold on. Can you tell me who is Israel from Sahih al-Bukhari?
Let's discuss Bukhari that you are talking about.
My friend, our topic is about Israel.
Friend, I know who is Israel or no, that never change my religion, my friend. He will not give me.
My friend, listen. Who is Israel? You said we learn about Islam from Al-Bukhari. No problem. Who is Israel from Al-Bukhari?
My friend, you
Who,
say
my friend,
Bukhari
don't stop
Prophet
offending
and
me.
his
Stop offending me. I
Quran,
friend you.
Prophet,
I want an
we talk
answer.
about
You said okay. You see, I'm going with you. Al Bukhari is not a solid of anything, but however, you said Al Bukhari. You said Hadith. Okay, show me from the Hadith. I want to learn who is Israel. A guy in the Quran is mentioned. Who is Israel?
we don't need to know it, my friend.
What do you mean? Tell me who is this guy? Are you telling me even your prophet never said? Are you saying to me?
We don't
Are you saying
need
to me?
know it, my friend.
Are you saying to me even Israel is not mentioned by your prophet? Who is he?
My friend,
Who is Israel?
talk about this, my friend. Listen. Our prophet, he teach his life, which is important for Muslims to go to hell or to go to heaven, friend. It's not talking about he is not of
No, he's talking about him. Is saying that this guy is a prophet. He forbid things from himself. He was decent person, worship Allah, and then the Jews are called the children of Israel, not the children of Abraham, which means he is more important than Abraham. So who is Israel?
No, watch. Person,
So let us make it simple. Let us make it simple, guys. Let us make it simple. No, they cannot find even the answer from their prophet. They cannot find the answer from the Quran. They cannot find the answer from the Hadith. They cannot find the answer anywhere. And not only that, if we go to Islamic website, we will find that the Muslims themselves, they have no answer. And actually, so who is Israel? I want to know who is Israel.
We don't, my friend. We care about.
So you don't know. What do you mean you don't care? If you don't care, obviously this is not about we don't care. This is about we don't know. You are not being. No, you don't care. You do care. You do care because your prophet name mentioned 4 times in the Quran. This guy name mentioned 32 times in the Quran. So if he is not important, why his name is mentioned 32 times?
Then what?
That means he's important. That means he is important. Who is he? We need to know. So what kind of a book is teaching us nothing?
I will tell you something.
Tell me something. Tell me something. Who is Israel? Tell me something. Who is Israel?
In the Quran, the most important thing is the message and
there is no message in the Quran. There is no message in the Quran. There is no message in the Quran. The Quran says, put your voice down because the most aggressive voice for Allah is the voice of a donkey. Is that a message of God? Is that a wisdom of God?
Then what?
So what do you mean voice of a donkey? What the voice of a human being have to do with the voice of a donkey? That is a wisdom of God?
And your judge,
huh? What? What? Say again.
The Quran is more and many and you choose one of them and you are telling me
I can understand. Yeah, the Quran is a stupid book. The Quran says that the Quran is speaking about a flying carpet. You know, Sulaiman is speaking to the ants. The ants, he heard their speech. I mean, so Allah have time. Okay, listen. Allah have time to tell us about an ant speaking to the ants, but he don't have time to tell us who is Israel. The name he mentioned his name 32 times.
Okay. Are you telling me that who are you to tell the God which things that he will speak?
My friend, I am not telling your God. Your God told me in your Quran that he mentioned the name 32 times. He mentioned the name of Muhammad 4 times. That means this name is very important. Then we need to know.
Very important.
We need to know. Yeah. Otherwise, why he kept mentioning his name? His name is mentioned in 32 times in the Quran. Why it is mentioned 32 times? And who is this guy? You don't know. Who is Isa? Who is Isa? Who is Isa? Who is Isa? Muhammad. Listen. Who is Isa? Who is Isa? Who is Isa?
The prophet, my friend.
Who is Isa?
The prophet.
Who? I'm not asking you. I'm not asking you if you're a prophet or not. I'm saying who is Isa? The guy, his name is Isa in the Quran. Who is Isa?
Where is the son?
Son of Maryam. Thank you very much. So Isa, son of Maryam. Israel, son of who?
We don't care. We don't know, and we don't care, my friend.
Why Allah he said that Isa is the son of Maryam, but he did not say Israel the son of who? Why he did not say Muhammad the son of
Okay.
who?
Why
we need to know? Why we need to know that who is Abraham? Abraham in the Quran is the son of Azar. Okay.
It's so funny, my friend.
How come Abraham?
Are you
We,
thinking that
why Allah saying that the name of the father of Abraham is Azar? Is that his real name?
Are you saying Allah?
I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Is it true? Is it true? Is it true that the father of Abraham, his name is Azar?
Tell us his name and his father,
Muhammad.
his mother, and
Who is Azar?
We will believe from that, my friend.
Who is Azar? Who is Azar? Is it true that Abraham, his father, his name is Azar? As chapter 6, verse number 74, it says, وَإِذَا قَالَ إِبْرَاهِيمَ لِأَبِيهِ آزَرَ وَإِذَا قَالَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ لِأَبِيهِ آذَرَ. Who is Azara?
Some scholars says his father, some scholars he says is the name of his father.
Okay, guys, did you hear it? Some scholars they say this is the name of his father. Some scholars they say this is not the name of his father. So what kind of Quran? We cannot even understand what is written there. So when Allah he said to us the word Azar, when Allah he said to us the word Azar, is he all knowledgeable? Listen. Do your God Allah knows?
Okay. Let's say, my friend. Let's say that you know his father, his name. What's the benefit that you will take?
The benefit is why Allah he mentioned the name wrong.
Which name is wrong?
Well, Abraham his father is not Azar. Who is Azar?
Which is his name? His name of his father.
You prove it to me. Here we go.
Tell me.
Allah he mentioned the name is of Azar. He said Abraham he said to his father Azar. Based on the Arabic language, it sounds like this guy, his father's name is Azar. You tell me where Muhammad got this from. Who is Azar? And you just said to me that some scholars they say, you just said that, everybody heard you. Some scholars they say this is the name of his father. Some scholars they say no, it's not the name of his father. So why even you Muslims are confused about what Azar mean? Why?
It's not about confused, because Allah himself say not all the verses of the Quran are very clear. So
what very clear?
The people
what very
who
clear?
have disease,
my friend, you just said you just said
like you, my friend, you have disease
Muhammad. You just said hold on.
Verses are not clear. You
are the one who said Muhammad. You are the hold on.
The name of the father.
Muhammad, you are the one who said you do not know what this mean. So what kind of Quran is Quran? So Allah he said to you the word Azar for what purpose? If nobody know of you what Azar mean, you are not sure if this is the name of the father of Abraham. You are not sure if this is the word means something else. So why Allah he used that word? What Azar mean now? How I will know it's a word written in the Quran? How in the word I will know what Azar mean?
Okay, I will tell you something.
Tell me something.
What is the purpose of religion?
Change the topic now. Here we go. According to understanding of Islam, the purpose of Islam is to make you confused, and the reason and the proof is in front of you. Why Allah says to me, Abraham he said to his father Azar, we do not know what Azar mean. Is it Azar a name? Is it the father name? Is it different word? It's a word means something, and you are saying to me the purpose of religion is the purpose of religion in Islam is to make you stupid fool.
He didn't change
my friend. The purpose of the religion of Islam is to make you stupid and fool and ignorant and confused. And the proof, here we go. I asked you a very simple question. The verse in front of me, Abraham said to his father Azar. What Azar mean? Who is Azar? You do not know. Is Azar the name of his father? You said some scholars say yes, some scholars they say no. So which means even the scholars of Islam they are confused. What kind of book cannot even make something simple like that clear? What is that?
Okay,
what is the point of saying Azar then? Why Allah he said why Allah listen why Allah he used the word Azar if it is not clear? What the point? How you Muslims?
It's not about is clear for God.
So why he mentioned it then? What is the
for us or no?
What is the benefit of it? Allah, he say things for a benefit.
No benefit, my friend. He just tell you. You see, you miss the point in the story of Adam, of Abraham and his father. The benefit of this story is what Allah tell us about this story. When Abraham tell his father to believe and he refused, and the whole story. This is the message behind the story, and not his name. If Allah tells his name or he didn't
what there's no benefit of this story. Your prophet claimed that Sulaiman, he used to worship the stars and the moons and the sun, and he called them Akbar. Abraham, according to Islam, is a pagan person, and then he said to his father Azar, are you going to worship the idols when he himself worship idols? What's wrong with this religion? Isn't it the Quran says that Abraham in chapter 6 verse number 78, when he saw the sun coming, he said, rising in splendor, he said, oh, this is my Lord, this is Akbar. This is Akbar.
And after that,
Abraham, he called the sun Akbar. You Muslim, you say Allahu Akbar. Abraham, he worshipped the sun and he called it Akbar. Which one is Akbar?
What he said after that? You didn't complete the verse, my friend. This is your problem.
You tell me what is that? Okay, tell me what is the logic of this verse? He said when he saw the sunset, he said, I don't like the one who set. Correct?
Yes.
Well, this is
the end of this story.
This is a stupid story, because this is me and Abraham. He never saw the sun before.
Stupid for you, my friend.
Guys, hold on, guys.
You pick and choose it.
Hold on. Let us laugh, guys. Let us call me after a minute. Call me after a minute, Muhammad. Just wait. I want to give my ears a break from your sound. It's muffling. Guys, just to show you how stupid this religion is. According to the story, Abraham, when he saw the sun rising in splendor, he said, this is Akbar. This is my God. This is Akbar. You see here to translate the word Akbar as the greatest. This is false. He didn't say greatest. Akbar is not the greatest. Akbar mean bigger. But here that's mean that Abraham, he never saw the sun before. Correct? Now Abraham is a man. Abraham, then he saw the sun rising, he said, this is my God, this is Akbar. Okay. Then when the sun set, he said, oh my people, I am indeed free from the guilt of giving you, because the sunset, he don't like the sunset. He don't like it. But this is mean he never saw the sun before. This is the only time he noticed the sunset. Why? In the first 50 years of his life, according to Islam, Abraham became a prophet in late age, not in the young age. So all his life, Abraham did not notice that the sun set. So he worshipped the sun in the morning, afternoon. He noted that the sun set. He decided to leave this religion. That is stupid. Before it, Abraham, he worshipped the moon. When he saw the moon rising in splendor, he said, this is my God, this is Akbar. But when the moon set, he said, I'm not going to worship something set. I hope Allah will guide me. Before that, when the night covered him over, he saw the star. He said, this is my God. But when he set, he said, I love not those who set. This is stupid. This guy obviously looked like he never saw morning time. He lived in a country where it's all his life was night. Until one day he reached a place, it was morning. How he did not notice when he worshipped the stars that the stars don't stay there? And what do you mean the stars set? The stars doesn't set. Who said that? This is a stupid statement. And the one he's talking here, by the way, is Allah. The one is reporting the story is Allah. So here the story of the conversion of Abraham to Islam is the most stupid conversion story. Abraham first, he worshipped stars. He's a star worshipper. He started worshiping star in the morning, at night. In the morning he noticed the stars, they are gone. So he said, I don't like those who said. Then he saw the moon second night. He liked the moon. The moon is sexy. So he said, when he saw the moon rising in splendor, he said, this is my God, this is Akbar. This is Akbar, my friend. So he decided to worship the moon. Okay. And then the moon set. Abraham, he don't like the one who set. So he left the religion of the moon. Then the sun rising, he saw the sun rising. You see, like in step by step, the moon, the stars, and then the sun. When he saw the sun rising in splendor, he said, this is my Lord, this is Akbar. Yes, Muhammad, what do you want to say to us?
You see, what the end of this story?
So what do you want to say? Go ahead.
Complete difference. Are you saying Ibrahim, he worshipped in all his life, he worshipped the moon and sun?
Well, you tell me. Okay, you tell me. Based on the verse in the front of us, Abraham, he became a believer in the stars in which age?
I will tell you something.
Tell me something.
When this story is, when Allah came with this story, He tells us that Ibrahim doesn't know who is Allah.
How Abraham he know who's Allah? How Abraham he know who is Allah, but he is worshiping the stars, worshiping the moon, worshiping the sun, and calling them Akbar. So now we have two Akbar. We have Allah Akbar and we have the Sun Akbar. Which one is better? Which one is Akbar?
My friend, before this, Abraham never knew who is Allah, the true Allah.
So okay, but what does have to do with our topic? We are saying here the story is stupid because it says that when he saw the stars, listen, when he saw the stars set, he said, I don't like those who set. This is mean how many times Abraham he saw the stars, he did not notice that they don't stay? What does that mean?
No, my friend, he tells you that all he used his brain to discover Allah. And the first time he see the moon.
This is not what I'm talking about. Muhammad, listen. The logic of him not to believe in the stars is what? Because he noticed the stars disappear. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Did Abraham see Allah anyway? Did Abraham, how the guy who don't like those who don't disappear, don't believe in it because it disappear, when Abraham he never saw Allah anyway? He refused.
Yes, before Allah tells him you are
where he told him, what he told him, tell me, show me where he told him, read the verses with me. He worshipped the stars, and then because the stars set, he said, I don't like those who set. Then he worshipped the moon, and then the moon said he don't like the one who set, and then he worshipped the sun, and he don't like the one who set, and then he said, for me I have set my face firmly, truly toward him who created the heaven and the earth, and suddenly he speak about Allah. So why he was worried? So how he was?
You see the conclusion.
Where he got the name of Allah from? Where he got the name of Allah from?
You see, Allah in Arabic is good. Anything, any good. It's not the true good. Any good you can tell him Allah.
This is new for me. Can you give me a proof of that?
What in the Bible, the Christian Arabs?
No. Allah is not my God. This is a translation. This is false translation. This is a translation you can take. No, my friend, we don't worship Allah. Allah is not our God. This is a stupid name. It's a false God. It's a pagan God. Listen, Allah, if it is, is Allah? Are you saying Allah is not? Are you saying Allah is a word mean God? Are you saying Allah is a word mean God is not a name? Yes or no?
What?
Are you saying that the word Allah is not a name of your God? It's just a word mean God?
Allah in Arabic, the Arab in God, he tells him Allah.
Yeah, is that a name or it's a word mean God?
The two, my friend. He can mean the two.
No,
the name.
Don't tell me. You as a Muslim, do you consider the word Allah a name for your God, or it's a word mean God?
The two, my friend. The two.
No, my friend. No, my friend. I challenge you to show me a reference for that. It's a challenge between me and you right now.
It's a normal thing.
My friend,
Show me.
don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. I challenge you to show me one scholar agree that Allah is not a name of the God of Islam. It is not even a unique name, not only a name. It's a unique name for the God of Islam. It's not a word mean God. When you say Allah, you mean God for sure. For this is the name of the God of Muslims. This is a name. This is not a word mean God. Don't play games. Otherwise, I challenge you right now, Muhammad, don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. Okay, show me. Right now, show me one scholar agree with you that Allah is not a word as a name. Show me one scholar saying that.
The proof in the same verse that you read.
No, the proof is in the Shahada. The proof in the Shahada. The proof in the Shahada. You say there's no God but Allah. If the word Allah mean God, you should say there's no Allah but Allah. Why you don't say no Allah but Allah?
In the same verse.
Why you don't say? Why you don't say in the Shahada there's no Allah but Allah? If Allah is a word mean God, here we go. We replace the word God. Take the word God off. Let us say there's no Allah but Allah. That will be the most funny Shahada. Nobody agree with you, correct? And you know that. So why you are fooling yourself and fooling others? Allah is a unique name of the God of Islam, which is the moon God for the Arabic for Islam. And here, Surim as Abraham,
Allah used God and Allah when He wants, my friend.
My friend, I don't like to waste my time. Can you show me a reference for what you said that Allah is a word mean God? It's not a name.
Proof is in this. This is my friend.
No.
Why?
The proof in front of me. The proof in front of me. The proof in front of me that Abraham, he was a pagan guy before and after, because he's saying here, I shall not give a partner with Allah, which means when he worshipped the stars, he was worshipping them beside of Allah. When he was worshipping the moon, he was worshipping them beside of Allah. When he worshipped the sun, he was worshipping beside of Allah. And then he said, I shall not take partners of Allah. That's mean Abraham, he know the name of Allah from the beginning. So why he was taking partners? You see, when he say, listen, when he say, I shall not take partners with Allah, that's mean he was worshipping Allah from the beginning. So why he took partners with Allah? He know Allah already.
Because he didn't know before that.
How he know? Where Allah spoke to him? Show me. How he know? Here we go. The verse in front of you. Did Allah came to Abraham?
In this story, it is the beginning, but in other stories, Allah.
Show me. What surah? Show me what surah. What surah? Show me what surah. What surah Allah show him? Where?
In this the bird, my friend, when he want to kill, he tell Allah, show me how you create.
Muhammad, Islam, my friend, Islam is the most stupid, funny religion. You cannot even stand the question for a simple verse. You are the one changing the topic. I'm asking you a question. How Abraham he learned about Allah? Can you tell me? You cannot tell me. Who is Azar? You do not know. Who is Abraham? Okay, who's Abraham? Who is Abraham?
My friend, he's a prophet. Is a prophet.
Who is Abraham? I'm not asking you if he's a prophet or not. I'm asking you who is Abraham? You do not know. How Abraham learned about Allah? You do not know. Why Abraham worshiping the stars and the idols? He do not know. What is the story is about? You do not. Where Abraham? Okay, listen. Where Abraham from? Where is Abraham from? This guy Abraham, he's coming from where? This guy Abraham is coming from where? Shouldn't I know? Who is Abraham?
I didn't read the history of the prophet.
My friend, the first time your God he mentioned the name of Abraham, it was in chapter 2, verse number 124, and it doesn't say anything. It's a stupid. He said, I'm going to make you imam. Where is that? What does that mean? How Abraham he learned about God? Nowhere it says. How he became a Muslim? Nowhere it says. How he taught him? Nowhere it says. This is a stupid story claiming that Abraham was a person who is a pagan, worshipping stars and suns and moons and calling them Akbar, and yet he called Allah Akbar too, and he was taking partners with Allah, which means he was worshipping Allah from the beginning. So Allah must be a pagan God, because in this stage Abraham was a pagan man, worshipping pagans gods, worshipping idols, worshipping stars, worshipping suns beside Allah, for they are pagans. So who is Allah? Allah is a pagan God.
In in the end of the story that you read, friend, Abraham says, لَإِن لَمْ يَهْدِنِي رَبِّي. He took away from the sun and the moon. He didn't consider at the first. He thinks that this is the good.
Okay,
But
how Allah guide him? Here we go.
friend,
Okay, and this is the
and
question.
his conclusion
Okay, this is the question.
the
How
true
Allah?
God is
Where is
one
the
who
story?
created the
Where
sun
is the
and
story?
created the
Listen, you
moon,
see,
friend.
you just said that Allah guide him. Where is the story of Allah guiding him? What happened to the story? The goat ate it. Where is the? Did Allah send him a prophet? Did Allah send him a messenger? Did Allah send him an angel? Did Allah send him Jibreel?
Himself a prophet, my friend.
Did Allah send Jibreel to Abraham to squeeze him the same as Muhammad? How Allah he spoke to Abraham? How he communicated with him? What he told him? How come we have a story that Muhammad, he was in the cave, an angel came to him, he squeezed him 3 times, he says to him, read. What happened to Abraham? Where is the story?
My friend, are you telling me that every story we must know very detailed?
Who is more
Every
important?
story.
Who is more important, the father of the prophets or a prophet? This is the father of the prophets. Why we do not need to know the story of him, how he became a Muslim? Otherwise, if it is not important, why your God talking about him? You see, guys, listen, Muhammad, I have a headache. Just call me tomorrow. Guys, listen carefully. Each time you ask them about anything, they say it's not important. Do you notice? Who is Israel? It's not important. Who is Abraham? Is not important. Who is Muhammad? Is not important. How Abraham he worshipped the star is not important. How he worshipped the sun is not important. How he worshipped the sun, he called Akbar, is not important. How Abraham he learned about Allah is not important. I mean, what is religion? Is it important to know that Sulaiman he have a flying carpet? This is important. It's important to know that Sulaiman he have a woman, Shaitan was sleeping with them. Shaitan was doing the wives of Sulaiman one by one to the point they can't sleep. Their legs is open 24 hours. This is important. But who is Israel? It's not important. Who is Isa? That's not important. Who is Umran? It's not important. Who is Luqman? It's not important. Who is Idris? It's not important. I mean, for what is important? Muhammad is a messenger. Who is Muhammad? It's not important. What do you mean it's not important? The most important name in Islam is Muhammad. Suddenly it's not important? Because this is a Yellow Pages book, has no information. It is just a sentences from here, a sentence from here, we put them together, we make a book. Everything is not important for very simple reason, they have no answer. Abraham said to his father Azar, who is Azar? Is he the father? The Muslims are not sure. Some they say yes, some they say no. Why the Muslim scholars, some of them they say no? Because they learn from the Christians that Azar mean stupid, foolish, idiot. So they noticed he was not saying to him, your father, my father name. He was saying to him, to his father, are you going to worship the idol stupid or idiot or crazy? So for centuries the Muslim they believe that Azar is the name of the father of Abraham. So what this book is about, even if such a word is not clear in the Quran. Why? Because the Muslims are disconnected with the Aramaic language, which is the Quran written with. Quran was not an Arabic book, obviously, and never been an Arabic book. This is why they can't understand the Quran. Who is Israel? In order to know who is Israel, we have to go and get the book of Genesis. We have to go to the Old Testament. So this is mean Quran cannot be a book standing by itself. So where is why the Muslims don't have the book of Genesis in their book? Why they don't have the Torah? How you can learn who is those names? What the word Ishmael mean? Ishmael, who is Ishmael? Ishmael is a guy. What his name mean? Who is Mikhail? Who is Jibreel? What Jibreel mean? They don't know. What Israel mean? They don't know. I mean, all those names written in your book, you do not know what their means. Do you know why? Because it's a theft. It is official theft. Have you ever heard of a prophet? He give you a name, he do not know what it's mean. Jibreel. Who is Jibreel? How Jibreel is the angel of Allah, but he is the Injil of Eel? What is the name of Allah? If we go and ask the Muslims how many names Allah have, they say 99. You ask them, is Eel one of them? They say no. So how Jibreel is the name of the angel, which means Jibreel, Israel, Mikael. El is a Hebrew Aramaic word meaning God. If this is a word have a meaning as a God, and it should be one of the 99 names of the name of your God. And the proof of that, it is so important that all the good names are connected to it. Even the Messiah was called Emmanuel, Ezekiel, Daniel, Ishmael, Mikael, Israfil, Israel. Those are Muslim angels. All of them end with El. None of them is end with Allah. Why? Because it's a theft. Muhammad, he's stealing names from other belief and other mythology and other religion. As simple as that. But yet he do not know what they mean. Where Muhammad he got the word Injil from? Injil is not a Hebrew word. So why it is in the Quran written? Why the name of the book of Isa is Injil? Because Muhammad is a thief. He learned. Don't call me now, Muhammad. We are done for today. I have a headache. He is copying, but he do not know what they mean. Otherwise, what is Injil mean? If we ask the Muslim what Injil mean, they don't know. You know what I mean? They don't know.